organs from children and grafting them onto lab rats. That is disgusting and unnecessary. We want ethical research at our universities. We are supposed to be able to be proud of the schools that we go to, but we can't do that when we have some of the most egregious human rights abuses of our day going on at these schools. We want ethical research, and we don't want the exploitation of parents and their children. Ethical research now!
Ethical research now! Go ahead, just keep going.
AJ,
Yes.
you want to just speak out?
Sure.
What about your song?
Keep doing the
I'll
chants.
do it in a minute.
Yeah.
Doing the chants.
UC Regents are up to no good!
UC Regents are up to no good! We want a meeting with Sam Hallgood! UC Regents are up to no good! We want a meeting with Sam Hallgood! UC Regents are up to no good! We want a meeting with Sam Hallgood! Ethical research now! Ethical research now! Not ours! 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 Ethical research now! Ethical research now! UC Regents are up to no good! We want a meeting with Sam Hallgood! UC Regents are up to no good!
We want a meeting with Sam Hallgood!
We want a meeting with Sam Hallgood!
For the last 3 years, survivors
Hey, good
of
job
the
up there
emotional
in your speech.
Holocaust, the pro-life organization that I work for, and Pro-Life San Francisco have been petitioning for FOIA requests from the UC Regents, from the UC of San Diego, from the UC San Francisco, and this is the stuff we get from the Women's Option Center for 18 to 24-week-old children. Hello, today I collected the clitorises, vaginas, heads, brains of 24 to 18 to 24-week-old children. Today, I collected the brains, livers, thymuses of 18-week-old children. How about that? Good Thanksgiving. These are the type of Nazi-like experiments that are going on in our UC departments. These are the type of Magdala type of experiments that are going on. And your taxpayer money are paying for it. According to the NIH, $80 million of your tax money is specifically and primarily and only going towards fetal organs of 11 to 24-week-old children, many of them pain-capable and viable children. How can we stand for this? This should be a bipartisan issue. You don't take the organs of pain-capable, viable children and use them for your experiments. This has to stop, and it has to stop now.
Yeah!
Woo!
UC Regents, we know what you do!
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 Harvesting organs, shame on you!
Harvesting organs, shame on you!
Harvesting organs, shame on you!
Harvesting organs, shame on you! UC Regents, we know what you do!
Trafficking organs, shame on you!
Trafficking organs, shame on you!
And fetal organ harvesting!
Does anyone else want to do a speak out?
I could make something up.
Yeah. Here, can you video it, AJ? I'm drumming.
Yes.
We're live streaming, so. Yeah, go Anna. now!
Ethical research now!
Ethical research now!
Ethical research now!
UC Regents, we know what you do!
UC Regents, we know what you do!
Harvesting organs, shame on you!
Harvesting organs, shame on you!
UC Regents, we know what you do!
UC Regents, we know what you do!
Harvesting organs, shame on you!
Harvesting organs, shame on you!
Ethical research now!
So for everyone walking by, we're out here asking UC Regents to do something about what's happening at UCSF. So we're not at the wrong school, in case anyone is wondering. There's a meeting right there with a bunch of chancellors and various leadership within the UC system. So the reason we're here is because UCSF is harvesting the organs of healthy children who are killed up to 24 weeks gestation. These children's organs, tissues, they're then used in medical research, incorporating mice into this. So not only do we have violations of animal abuse, but we have huge ethical concerns with humans. There's human rights violations being happening here and animal rights violations. All creatures deserve those protections. The right to life, the right to not be exploited, the right to not be abused and treated as mere property. UCSF and the UC system as a whole can do way better.
Yeah!
Yes.
We believe in ethical research, as we should. Research is very important, but it has to be done without exploiting others, without violations of human rights, without using animals.
UC Regents, we know what you do! Harvesting organs, shame on you! I could go again if you want.
So, Sam Hopgood, if you can hear us, we really would appreciate a meeting with you to talk about this, to figure out what we can do to be more ethical in our community. The UC system cannot continue to exploit people this way. We should be putting our money into helping mothers, helping children, and helping animals for that matter. Not exploiting them and using them for cruel, senseless experiments. UC Regents, we know what you do!
UC Regents, we know what you do!
Harvesting organs, shame on you!
Harvesting organs, shame on you! UC Regents, we know what you do! Harvesting organs, shame on you!
Ethical research now!
Research now!
Ethical research now!
Ethical research now!
Can I say something, Anna?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
You could say it's not medicine, it's violence.
That's true. That's true. It's not my
And I like that it's not ours. I
So
really like that one.
basically, there's a big meeting here with all these UC leaders who are supposed to uphold ethics in the UC system. And we're worried that there are UC schools that are committing procedures on children, abortions, that have a 50% chance of them being born alive. UC's lawyers told us, they told our lawyers they have no protocol for protecting born alive infants while doing procedures with a 50% chance of live birth. This is a federal lawsuit
Can you
that
take
will be
this?
on your hands.
Well, don't-
We
yeah,
want
if you can.
ethical research in the UC system. We do not need to kill and exploit and dismember other human beings for scientific advancement. We want ethical research now.
Ethical research now!
Ethical research now.
Ethical research now!
I spent 7 years at the University of California, Los Angeles, working as a respiratory therapist, putting little tiny babies on ventilators. Some of these babies, we tried to save 19, 20 weeks gestation. Across the way, we were butchering in another part of the hospital, butchering children up to 24 weeks, and then delivering their organs to another part of the research facility at the UC, where the organs of these children that define their humanity, that are descriptive of their humanity, were put on ice, transferred to lab rats, and given humanized immune systems for human mouse chimeras. This sounds like science fiction, but it is reality. We cannot stand in the medical community for the exploitation and dismemberment of the most innocent and defenseless children in our midst and call ourselves health professionals. I, as a respiratory therapist and EMT for 20 years, I took an oath to do no harm. Yet, pain-capable and viable children that could survive outside of their womb. Children 20 to 24 weeks gestation, 6-month-old babies, whose livers and thymuses, whose body parts, even their reproductive organs. You talk about reproductive health care? What about the reproductive organs of these 6-month gestational babies that are taken and stolen from them? Our public research, our FOIA requests are saying, I took the clitorises and penises of 6-month-old children, for heaven's sake. And they're using them for barbaric researchers' practices at the universities. The very school that you give your money to attend. The very school that I give my tax money to fund. This has to stop, and it has to stop now, but it will not stop as long as we turn a blind eye and pretend like it isn't happening. So now.
Ethical research now!
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 Can you guys get accent off piece and hold it here so I can say? And I need someone to hold the words for me. Thank you. Okay, can you hold it like in front of me? Thank you. Okay, y'all. I wrote this song last night about ethical research in the UC system. So, maybe we'll sing our way to a meeting with Sam Hawgood. UCSF is up to no good. They're harvesting organs and stealing childhoods. UCSF is up to no good. We want a meeting with Sam Hawgood. UCSF, we know what you do. You're harvesting organs, shame on you. UCSF, we know what you do. Stop the harvesting and tell the truth. Harvesting organs is wrong and you can tell. We all know they're not clumps of cells. They're humanities, their bodies work so well. And your lab-grown nightmare straight from hell. UCSF, we know what you do. You're harvesting organs, shame on you. UCSF, we know what you do. Stop the harvesting and tell the truth. And the exploitation, they're just as valuable no matter the gestation. And the exploitation, Sam Hawgood, it's your obligation. UCSF, we know what you do. You're harvesting